So what's going on, guys? Got another video for you today, and I picked something up that I wasn't really planning on picking up, but it was just too good of a deal to pass up. So I picked up the Slim Gold ps4. So I'm gonna go ahead and do an unboxing for this. The main reason I got this over the Pro, I don't have a 4K TV. To me, they're still just a little too expensive for me to jump in on that, and I have the white Destiny PS4, not the Taken King one, but the regular white one. I love that thing, I really do. It's beautiful. I got that the day it came out. It sounds like an AC-130 airplane taking off every time you play a game. So I just couldn't really deal with that any longer. I was just done with it. But so on to this video. Got the gold one. So this was the last one in my area for 250 miles at all the GameStops, Targets, Best Buys. Amazon still has them if you really want to get one. I think Best Buy you can do it online still, and I think actually Toys R Us might have them, at least in my area. So if you're lucky, you can still find one. Today is the last day of the deal. I should be uploading this today, so if you still want to get one, you probably can. So here's the front and the back. You got I forget what the hell his name is. I don't even know if he has a name. But whatever, you got the Last Guardian, you got Aloy, Kratos, and his son. And so typically what I was going to say, I hate when there's GameStop stickers on my boxes, but for once I'm not actually mad about this because it's kind of cool. It's, you know, they got allotted a certain amount, but I got the #1 one, so I thought that was kind of cool. Typically I hate those though. But let's get on to this unboxing. Alright, so let's bust this seal off. Alright. And of course this is a boxception, so it's just a box inside of a box. Alright, this side. Let's see here. This is probably the one you open it from. So I really went back and forth on this for a while, whether I should buy it or not. I actually traded in a few things at GameStop to get this. So the one thing that I can tell you right off the bat that I don't like about this bundle, and this is a nice looking controller and the gold is really nice, the back just really throws it off. I think the normal gold one, this is black on the normal gold one, which I think would have looked better than this. The front looks great, but the back, I don't know, it almost kind of looks like baby poop. So I'm not a huge fan of that, but this is the newer one, I believe, with, it should have the little light strip there, I believe. I think all the Slims and the Pros have that. So there's that. HDMI, I'm just going to use my old one. Headphones. There's the charge cable, power cable. Instruction manual. Wow, that's crazy. I remember back on older consoles, they used to just be like these thick, huge ass things, and now it's just this teeny little thing. There's probably no PlayStation Plus in there either. Alright, and what you guys actually came to see with this video, oh, here we go, we got something else. Best way to play. Oh, there is a code on here. What is this for? Say 20% on the latest movies, titles, and TV shows. That's kind of cool. There's nothing too great with that. Obviously, I'm not going to show the code. I primarily don't really buy digital stuff, but occasionally I do. This is upside down. I can feel it. Alright, let's check this out. Wow, this definitely is a lot smaller. You don't I guess you don't really realize it till you see one. But that's the top. So it's cool how they did this. I'm not really sure. Little scuffs on it already, and I didn't even just took it out. Whatever, not too bad. So it's matte gold, but then this the PlayStation logo itself is actually like really shiny. This is still very shiny as well, though. So you finally have real buttons. Still to this day, I still get On the original, they're like right here, and they're like the touch sensitive ones. Still to this day, I pop discs out and turn it off when I don't want to. And you got the bottom. So let's see. I guess these rubber ones are the ones that probably pop out and have the screws under them. I'm not going to do that though. But yeah, that's the old PlayStation 4. Pretty exciting. I kind of want to get the stand for it too, just because this would be a nice sexy console to have on a stand. I think you can stand it on its own too. And yeah. Alright, so all in all, I'm actually pretty pleased with this. I've never done the system transfer to a new console. Done it to a bigger hard drive, but I've never done console to console where you plug it into the Ethernet port. The guy at GameStop, who he's actually a buddy of mine, was saying that it's pretty simple. It doesn't take terribly long if you just do your saves and your profile. If you don't do all your game installs, that could take forever, because I got 2 terabyte in my white one, which to be honest, I just don't feel like switching. So I think for now I'm just going to be content with the 1 terabyte. And really, hopefully this thing is quiet as I think it is. As far as PS4s go, whether it be the original, the Slim, or the Pro, they're all hit or miss because they're developed in different factories, and some use the NIDAC fan, and some use, I think it starts with a V. So basically they each use different fans, and the NIDAC fan is the one you want to get. But there's really no way of knowing unless you crack your system open. I don't ever crack them open until they've broken their 1-year warranty. Then I put new thermal paste in and get all the dust out. And then after that, I periodically will get the dust out of them. This thing is definitely going to be an easy scratch magnet. I can see that already, which kind of sucks. So I'm going to have to try to figure out a way to not let this get scratched up too easily. But pretty excited for that. Nice to have a third controller, because these things die quick. Sony, what would have made the Pro more appealing to me is if it actually had like a 1080p 60 frames option for all the games, or just like games that are coming out now to the future. And then also if you had like an Elite style controller for your console with like some back buttons, and then also like a better battery. That would have made it feel more pro to me, and would have made me feel like upgrading to that instead of just the Slim. Either way, they got another $200 and some out of me for upgrading again to a quieter model. But if you have the original PlayStation 4, you know just how loud that damn thing can get. And recently I picked up, this was also on sale as well for 40 bucks, and I have the Gamers Club unlocked. So I got this for $32.99, so it was like $33 out the door. The first 3 or 4 hours of this game are truly breathtaking and amazing. The graphics are, I would say, some of the best to date, even versus PC graphics. These graphics are amazing. And yes, it is locked at 30 frames a second, but it is a silky smooth 30 frames a second. I didn't even see any VSync issues. I haven't noticed any issues with this game at all. And I am loving the hell out of it. It's just fun to like crouch down in the bushes and just snipe people with your bow and arrow, and just, I'm not terribly far into it, but I cannot recommend this game enough. Oh, I got Dishonored 2 in there. But yeah, today is the last day you can get these sales. A lot of games for 40, the controllers are 40, the gold headsets, which are not actually gold, they're just labeled gold, are 80, I think. And then also the PlayStation Move cameras are 40, which I almost pulled the trigger on. I think one day they will come out with different colored cameras and stuff. As you can see, I don't like to get the plain consoles. I never really like to get the plain ones. So I always wait for a cool color or like skin to come out. Like I got the Gears for Xbox One. I've got the Halo 5 Xbox One. I've got the white PS4. I've got the gold Slim. You know, I try to wait. Unless it's a Nintendo system, then that's a day one buy always. But I think I've rambled a little too much on this video, so this was a long unboxing. But if you're new, if you're happen to watching this just because it's the unboxing, go ahead and subscribe and like if you want. leave a comment, and hopefully you'll stick around for some more videos. Peace out for now, guys. Till next time.
Come here, you mother...